Hi, in this video we will analyze the overtone series over a C note played on the Roland FP-30 piano. The waveform that you can see in this main window of the Audacity program is the recorded sound. The way we hear it is mainly the sound of the low C note. We do not hear much other sounds, but actually what makes the piano sound is mainly the overtone series, and this is why the sound of the piano sounds very melodic, and we can assign a specific frequency of the tone as well as a characteristic tone of the instrument. Perhaps you can hear one or two of the overtones, but it's not that easy. To help us do this, let's use the tools available in the Audacity program. To do this, I go to Analyze and then Plot Spectrum, where I can see the plot. I pick a large enough sample size as well as a logarithmic frequency axis. Then let's go over the peaks to see what notes on the piano they correspond to. The first peak is the C note that was played. You can see this over here. 66 Hz, which corresponds to a low C note. The next, a C an octave higher. This is just as we would expect by looking at the harmonic series. Let's see if the following peaks match what we can learn from books. So after the two C's an octave apart, we get a G, then a C again, and an E. Those notes taken together give us a C major triad, and this is no accident. The harmonic series is the basis of all harmony. That's why the major chord is built the way that it is, and that's also why the major chord sounds so consonant to our ears. The next note is G again, and then look at this, an A sharp, which is also a B flat. That's the seventh of the C dominant seventh chord. That's also how we obtain the dominant seventh chords. It's from the harmonic series. Then we get all kinds of notes, a D, an E again, an F, a G, G sharp, B flat again, a B natural, C sharp, D, E again, F, F sharp, and so on. I hope that by looking at the harmonic series, you had a chance to understand where harmony comes from, because harmony is not something that we made up